Styles and the CAW Women's Champion Alley Cat making their way to the ring. Get ready, because this is going to be a cat fight, as the Kitty Club would say. And here comes the two women of Beard Nation, ready for tag team action once again here tonight on Battle Zone. All right, here we go. These two teams are ready to face off against one another here in tag team action. This is going to be a heavy-hitting matchup between these two teams. Alley Cat and Beastie getting us started here today on Battle Zone. Alley Cat off to a strong start here now. Beastie from behind with a big forearm across the back. Beastie now trying to not let things get out of control here early on. She's going to look for the tag, and My Lady Balls is in. Whip off the ropes. My Lady Balls on the receiving end, and she gets launched into the air. Big back body drop by Alley Cat. Alley Cat going to drive the knee deep into the lower back of My Lady Balls, draining stamina, trying to remove some of that core strength from the equation. Flying knee drop now as Alley Cat, the women's champion, takes the fight to My Lady Balls. Nice arm drag there. Oh, and a running kick to the midsection. Taking advantage of every opportunity given. Alley Cat gets caught off guard and gets nailed with a reverse Russian leg sweep now. And the tag is made. Back in comes Beastie. Beastie gonna try and take control here now against Alley Cat. Whip off the ropes, and a spinning kick just grazes Alley Cat. Alley Cat back to her feet, and now she returns a Russian leg sweep right back. She's gonna look for the tag. In comes Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles over the top to the apron, and Beastie nails Kitty Styles and sends her down to the outside of the ring. Oh, into the ring post goes Beastie. Kitty Styles doing a number on Beastie. My Lady Ball's trying to keep her distance. Back into the ring come both and locked up. Sets in. Nice Northern Light suplex by Beastie. Wow! Roundhouse kick directly to the head. We could have a winner right now. 1, 2. No, a 2 count is all Beastie is going to get right now. Don't forget, if you're on social media, use the hashtag CAWHype in your tweet if you want to be featured on our live social media wall. Sets up for the DDT, it's blocked! And Beastie taking some shots to the midsection. Kitty Styles trying to recover, but it's not enough! My Lady Balls now with a whip. Into the corner goes Kitty Styles. This could be trouble. Shoulder first into the ring post. Pulling off the ropes and slamming down to the mat. Goes for the cover. 2, 3, no. Very close, but not quite a 3 count. Big knee drop, lying down onto the face of Kitty Styles. Sets up. Oh, just gonna wrench on the back there. Uh-oh. Kitty Styles is in trouble. She is in the path of destruction. Spear takedown. No, it was reversed into a DDT. Kitty Styles with a DDT reversal. She walks right back in. Big neck breaker. Not enough time to fully plant the DDT. 2. And Alley Cat breaks it up. My Lady Balls taking Kitty Styles up to the top rope. She is setting up. Big Samoan drop from the second turnbuckle. Big knee. Nice short burst by My Lady Balls to go on the offensive and do a little bit of extra damage and just try to drain Kitty Styles of everything. The tag is made. In comes Beastie. Beastie now fresh. She needs to cut off the corner of Kitty Club or this could be trouble. She needs to cut off that tag to Alley Cat. Beastie setting up. Firestorm. That could be it. Kitty Styles could be done for. 2 and Alley Cat's there to break it up. Oh, now, My Lady Balls going to work on Alley Cat. Beastie with the toss into the corner. She gets caught off guard with a big reverse boot. Wow, big forearm. Beastie now back in control. Tag and back in comes My Lady Balls. They need to keep Alley Cat out of the equation. That is going to be the best possible strategy for Beard Nation right now. Running Bulldog by Kitty Styles. This might be the opportunity that she needs. And that could be it. The cover. 2, 3. No, not enough to get the job done. Kitty Styles nearly gets the win, but My Lady Balls manages to kick out. Wow, big double neck breaker by Beard Nation, working together, trying to do a little bit of extra damage here. And Kitty Styles is getting absolutely massacred by these two. Completely cutting off the option for a tag. And going to work. Beastie! Big cross body from the second rope. And another roundhouse kick flattens Kitty Styles. Beastie for the cover. 1, 2, and Alley Cat there to break it up again. Kitty Styles somehow finds an opening during all this craziness. Kitty Styles with a shoulder tackle, a diving shoulder tackle or two here. Sets up and a big slam. Whoa, Alley Cat just got thrown directly into those steel stairs. Kitty Styles with the cover. 2. No, and a near 3, but not enough. All hell is breaking loose here. Beastie gonna try and break the hold back to her feet. The tag is made by My Lady Balls. They set up. Move to the midsection. Double DDT now. My Lady Balls continuing to hammer away. Alley Cat hasn't even barely had much time in the ring. Wow, big spear, and that is likely going to be it. 1, 2, 3, no, so close. Alley Cat just gets there in the nick of time and slips out. Uh-oh, and now a little bit of tag team here. Titty Buster! My Lady Balls with a Titty Buster. That could be it. Alley Cat right back in. And again, I am surprised that we have not yet seen a disqualification. Reversal into a DDT by Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles stalking, ready to pounce. Alley Cat is in the ring. This could be the setup they needed. 1, 2, no. My Lady Balls kicks out. Off the ropes. My Lady Balls looks the worse for wear, and Kitty Styles is still trying to gather herself. 2, and a kick out at 2. Big takedown now by Beastie as she tries to cut off Alley Cat. Beastie with a beautiful placed Northern Light suplex. Nice crucifix takedown in the cover. No, it's a kick out at 1. Alley Cat and Beastie going at it. Kitty Styles trying to lock in an armbar. Big German suplex by Alley Cat now. AJ Styles sets up and it's reversed. My Lady Balls manages to escape. Big delayed back body drop now. My Lady Balls with the cover. Alley Cat right back in too. And it's broken up yet again. This is getting a little too crazy. Kitty Styles tossing My Lady Balls by the hair. Alley Cat still awaiting the tag, and the tag is made, and finally, Alley Cat is ready to face off against Beard Nation. And the tables could turn here. Alley Cat now. All the way to the top. Top rope Rana. Off the ropes, corkscrew from the top rope. The cover, and Beastie trying to break it up, and she manages to get a piece and break up the pin. Into the corner, Kitty Styles. Big crossbody by Beastie. My Lady Balls. Big spear! Alley Cat is down! That could be big trouble. Two! No, not enough to get the pin. Alley Cat still has a lot left. Roundhouse kick! And she catches Alley Cat. We are seeing a classic tag team match to get us started here today on Battle Zone. Alley Cat possibly in some trouble here now. Beastie Roar, swinging DDT from the second rope, and that impact is, you can hear it from the first 4 rows. 2 and near 3, but not enough. My Lady Balls, however, they're right on cue to make sure things don't get interrupted this time. Uh-oh, wow, big backbreaker now by Alley Cat. The cover. 2, 3, there's the win. Alley Cat gets the cover. The women's champion gets the cover on Beastie and walks away with the win for Kitty Club. All right, get ready for the next matchup of the day. Moving on to match number 2 here today on Battle Zone. Don't forget, guys, if you're watching us on Twitch and you have begun using Beam.pro, you guys can also find us over on Beam.pro/CAWrestling. Check us out there. And we are also live right now on YouTube Gaming. 3 platforms. You guys can choose whichever one you like, whichever one you do. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, and share with your friends. And the next matchup, we'll see Shinji Max, the Intercontinental Champion, facing off in a non-title matchup against one half of the newly formed tag team and the new tournament tag team champions, the Reaper P-Crack and the Monster Juno. All right, get your bets in now. Get ready. We are about to get things going. Betting is only available if you're viewing from the Twitch platform. However, the other platforms have their perks. So whichever one you choose, don't forget to give us a shout out on social media using the hashtag CAWHype in your tweet. Get ready for matchup number 2 here today on Battlezone. Shinji Max, the Intercontinental Champion, will face off in a non-title matchup against one half of the newly crowned tag team champions, the Reaper P-Crack. Don't forget, for those of you who are subscribed on GameWisp and using the Twitch platform, we do crowns for resubs as well as new subs and donations. So if you've got that resub link waiting to fire off, now's an awesome time to do it. We'll spin the wheel and you have a chance to win crowns for not only yourself, but everybody in the entire chat. We are ready to get this second matchup of the day started here. Next 2 matchups, we'll see champions going head-to-head in non-title competitions. The following 3 matches will be 3 4-person matches to determine the #1 contender at the upcoming pay-per-view for the Hardcore Champion, the Intercontinental Champion, and the CAW Championship. #1 contenders will be crowned tonight. And now P-Crack, the darkness has returned. And he has combined forces with the monster Juno. P-Crack is here, and he is ready to face off against Shinji Max. And you can bet this is going to be one hell of a matchup. Here we go. Shinji Max and P-Crack going head-to-head here today on Battle Zone. Crack off to an early start. Shinji Max tries to recover. He's booted to the midsection there, and they lock back up. P-Crack setting up. Big suplex now. As P-Crack gets off to a strong start here. Also, I would keep an eye on Juno at ringside. Kick is caught in a big elbow to the knee. Uh-oh, P-Crack in trouble. Over the ropes to the apron and a big spear. Sends P-Crack hurtling down to ringside. Oh wow, and this time the kick lands. P-Crack thought he had it all down, and he got caught off guard. Big atomic drop now. Shinji Max heads back into the ring. The count reaches 6. And Shinji Max heads back to ringside. Oh, P-Crack's headed up to the top rope. Shinji Max, whoa, my God! Oh my God! P-Crack landed on his head on the hardest part of the ring. He might have a concussion from that. Shinji Max with the cover now. Looks to finish it, and he's only going to get a 1 count. And if there is one thing we know about P-Crack, he is unhuman. Shinji Max, big moonsault from the top rope. P-Crack sets up, big backbreaker. Shinji Max could be finished. 2, 3, and near 3. Not quite enough. Uh-oh, Shinji Max gets caught. And there's the go to sleep, and that could likely end, and that could be lights out for Shinji Max. 2. No, a 2 count. Unbelievable. Shinji Max somehow managing to kick out of that devastating GTS. Set up now as Shinchi Max tries to regain control. Kicked away now. B-Crack gets caught. Big backbreaker by Shinchi Max. Shinchi Max now looking to take out P-Crack. The Reaper could be in trouble. K-Blast! The Reaper just got nailed with the K-Blast. Oh, Juno distracting the referee. I had a feeling we might see some tactics like this from these two. Shinchi Max gets caught. Double underhook set up, no, a reversal. Big clothesline. Great recovery by Shinchi Max. Shinchi Max going to work on the left shoulder. The Reaper needs to be very aware of his surroundings at this point. And the Reaper, he's on a roll. Perhaps setting in motion the beginning of the end for Shinchi Max. Big backbreaker. B-Crack with the cover. 2, 3, and that's gonna finish it. B-Crack gets a big victory over Shinchi Max. P-Crack getting a big victory here this week on Battlezone. Juno getting involved and inserting himself between the referee during a count. Interesting turn of events here today on Battlezone. And up next, the CAW World Champion, CAW, will face off in a non-title matchup against the CAW Hardcore Champion, Nerd Rage. Don't forget, guys, no matter what platform you're viewing us from, we are live from 3 different platforms right now. We are live on Twitch, we are live on Beam Pro, and we are live on YouTube Gaming. Wherever you're at, don't forget to hit subscribe, follow, or the little heart on Twitch to make sure that you guys can catch us every time we go live. All right, here we are. We are back and we are getting started. The third matchup of the day. Two great solo competitors. Who have sort of been detached from their respective teams. Of course, one half of Harvest Moon, CAW, and one part of the now defunct Amp Army, Nerd Rage. And here comes Nerd Rage. Now facing off as a completely solo competitor, despite the fact that he's still wearing the colors of Amp Army. We don't see any of that Amp Army, any traces of that Amp Army anywhere. All right, here we go. We are off to a strong start here, Nerd Rage. Gonna try and get things started early on, and a big chop by CAW. CAW doesn't want to give too much slack here early on as the CAW World Champion. His big power slam now. Nerd Rage going to work on CAW. Sets up for a German suplex, but it's blocked as CAW manages to get an elbow in there. Firing shots now. Nerd Rage nails CAW. Nice reversal, pushing away the attack, and a big hip toss by CAW now. Nice short elbow drop, nice big snap there by Nerd Rage. Sets up. Wow, big pump handle, backbreaker. Nice back body drop now by Nerd Rage. Nerd Rage trying to get back in the driver's seat. I'm telling you, it would be impressive to see the hardcore champion, even though it's not for the title, get a victory over the world champion. Gut wrench slam by Nerd Rage. Nerd Rage with the cover now. 2 and a near 3 count. Wow, double underhook suplex now as Nerd Rage continues to take the fight to CAW. I don't believe there has been, whoa, 2 kicks. CAW quickly diving under, sliding under both of them. Uh-oh, CAW could be in trouble. Big choke slam. Nerd Rage. Look, it's the finish. Oh, and the rope, CAW grabbed the rope! Just barely saving himself. Can Nerd Rage finish it? Rage slam! That could be it for CAW. Pulling him well away from those ropes. 2, 3, no, not enough, wow. Wow. Somehow, someway CAW still hanging in there. CAW kicking away the attack of Nerd Rage. CAW now back to his feet, stalking Nerd Rage. Reverse chin breaker by Nerd Rage. That could have been a vital part of this matchup for Getsugemo, and he couldn't land. Nerd Rage setting up for another choke slam. Down goes Getsugemo. The cover. 2, 3, no, not enough to get the 3 count. Beautiful drop kick now by Getsugemo. Oh, Getsugemo setting up some sort of inverted figure 4 lock now. Oh, wow! Huge punch square between the eyes. Getsugemo works his way back into a shoulder elbow lock here. Gonna pull up and try to put some of Nerd Rage's own weight on his shoulder. Perhaps looking to gather himself as well and figure out a strategy here. Getsugemo single leg takedown, looks in, sets up, looks for the figure 4. No, he's just gonna crank on the knee. Oh, wow. He is doing a number on that leg. Getsugemo trying to chop the tree down at the root. Nerd Rage into the turnbuckle face first. Getsugemo gets caught with a boot to the face. Turns an elbow, they both fire back. Backbreaker attempt. Stopped dead in his tracks. Nerd Rage breaks free. Sugemo's edge! Sugemo's edge out of nowhere! That could be it! 2! No, a 2 count. Getsugemo taking down Nerd Rage, and these two are really trying to get things going. 2! No, a 2 count. Nerd Rage looks to finish right now. 3, Nerd Rage gets the upset victory over the CAW World Champion, Getsugemo. Nerd Rage walking away with a huge victory this week over Getsugemo. Getsugemo, the heavy favorite to win. Coming into this match as the CAW World Champion, however, not the case. Nerd Rage walking away with some huge momentum after that match. All right, get ready for the next matchup. This is the first of 3 number 1 contender matchups. The first will be a Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules matchup. We will see Extreme, Tannis, Evoke, and iWhiteBoy V all face off for that number 1 contender spot for the Hardcore Championship. Here you go, get your bets in. Up next, we've got Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules matchup as these 4 go head-to-head for the number 1 contender spot at next Sunday's upcoming pay-per-view. Not this Sunday, next Sunday, the Sunday after. Remember that. Don't forget, if you're joining us from Twitch, hit the follow button. If you're watching live from beam.pro/CAWrestling, don't forget to smack that follow button. And if you are watching from YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Now Tannis making his way to the ring. And he is looking to get back to that hardcore championship. He wants to secure his #1 contendership right here today on Battle Zone in this Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules matchup. White Boy V now of the Blacklist set for action here. One of these 4 men will walk away with the opportunity to face off against Nerd Rage, the CAW Hardcore Champion. Next Sunday, not this Sunday, again, at an upcoming pay-per-view a week and a half away. All right, here we go. Extreme Rules matchup. And this has already turned completely haywire as all the competitors empty the ring and start battling it out at ringside. Tannis now looking for an opportunity. Sets up into a big DDT. Evoke takes control of Extreme. And Tannis trying to break free. Oh, wow! Extreme just nailed Evoke with those steel steps. And he is hammering away on Evoke. Extreme throws the steps into the ring and they nail Evoke in the face. Evoke cannot escape. Tan is still going to work on the outside here. Oh, nice reverse by Evoke and a drop kick from the top. Dragon screw takedown now by Extreme. Back into the ring goes I White Boy V. Two! And nearly a three, but not quite enough to get the job done. Keep in mind, not only do you have to be aware of what you're doing, but what the other people are doing as well, because that could cost you the match if you're not aware of what's happening in the ring around you. Big DDT on the outside, Extreme. Still going to work now on Evoke. Dennis getting covered. I White Boy V with the cover. And a near three. Wow, that was really close. Dennis off the ropes. Whoa! Dennis just curb stomped the referee. Oh my God! Evoke with the cover! 3 Evoke! It's the new #1 contender for the CAW Hardcore Championship. And there's that spinning back fist that we have seen so many times, and that's the 3 count. Extreme might be unconscious after the assault with the steel steps. Extreme catches a spinning back fist at the hands of Evoke and gets knocked unconscious. All right, get ready. Up next to determine the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, Masuda, Ash Venom, Spider, and the Fox all go head-to-head in a fatal 4-way matchup to determine the Intercontinental Championship's #1 contender. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Show some love in the chat. All right, the betting has opened. Get your bets in there now. You are watching from Twitch TV. We have a betting system here. We are planning perhaps to see how the interactive system could work on Beam Pro. So maybe that's something we'll look into in the future if we get enough interest. You can also check us out on beam.pro slash CAW Wrestling. Give us a follow over there. It's a new platform recently acquired by Microsoft. Pretty cool features, including if I'm streaming exclusively there, there's down to a 0.2 second delay. It's crazy. It's insane. Check it out, beam.pro slash CA Wrestling. All right, let's keep the hype going, guys. Let's get hype. Let's see all the chat hype here. We can see everybody. So you guys can't see each other, but you guys can, from here on the live chat on the screen, you guys can see your messages to one another. So make your message known. Little purple for Twitch, little red for YouTube, and a little bluish circle for Beam. It's really cool. Really cool. So if you're on YouTube, say what's up to the entire CAW universe. If you're on Beam, say hello. And if you're on Twitch, we love your faces. We see you guys every week. Say what's up to everybody on Beam and YouTube. All right, get ready. We are about to have some fatal four-way action. Up next, again, this time, to determine the #1 Intercontinental contender. Masuda now making his way to the ring, the puppet master of Cobra Kai, if you will. And now, Cobra Kai is looking to get back into becoming a dominant force with those titles, as Masuda looks to get back in contention for that Intercontinental Championship here tonight. And this is one of the 4. And here is the second, and he is ready to come in and try to win this match with pure brute strength and raw power. Let's see how Ash Venom stacks up against 3 other competitors here today on Battle Zone. comes one half of the newly formed tag team, Spider-Man. Existing, of course, this man, Spider, and his ally, longtime ally, and very, very aggressive counterpart, middle-aged nerd. Spider ready to face off in the final of these four competitors, now making his way to the ring. And this is a top-notch competitor, former champion, Beard Nation member, the Fox, makes his way to the ring for this fatal four-way matchup. I can think of about 1 million different scenarios of how this matchup can play out. And this man is the winner of quite a few. Let's see if that is the case here today on Battlezone. Masuda, Ash Venom, Spider, and the Fox. Here we go. Big spinning clothesline by Spider, and Masuda gets sent to the outside as him and the Fox start things off. Big super kick by Spider. Spider really aggressive right now. Ash Venom on the receiving end, and the Fox going to work on Masuda on the outside. Nice suplex now by Ash Venom. The Fox sets up with a series of kicks and punches into a falling neckbreaker. There's a lot of carnage going on inside of the ring and out here today on Battlezone in these fatal four-way matchups. Flying forearm now as Masuda tries to recover here. Spider off the ropes. Ash sets up for a big belly-to-belly, but he gets caught. Headbutt by Ash. Big clothesline now, flattens Spider on the inside, and Masuda now taking the fight to the Fox here at ringside. Spider now continues to take the battle to Ash. Ash Venom gets locked up in an armbar now. Masuda and the Fox still going at it now in the aisles. Masuda with a big clothesline and a nice recovery as Masuda heads back into the ring. Oh no, Masuda's going underneath the ring to get a sledgehammer. Spider tries to take the sledgehammer. It's dropped loose as the Fox takes down Masuda. Ash Venom with the cover. Standing moonsault by the Fox. And Masuda manages to kick out at two. Masuda to the top rope. Big splash from the top. The Fox taking the fight to Spider. The Fox with the cover, too. 2 count as Spider manages to escape the pin. Nice takedown now. The Fox moves in for the cover. 2! And Masuda's there to look on. And Masuda gets caught off guard by Spider. Spider sets up. Masuda breaks free. Masuda with a beautiful reverse neck breaker now. Masuda with the cover. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. The Fox now. Sunset powerbomb setup. Ash Venom with the cover. And Masuda at the kick out. Masuda gouging away at the eyes of Ash Venom. The Fox with the cover and Spider kicks out at 2. The Fox from the top and Spider rolls out of the way. Spider looks for the opportunity. 2! And a kick out at 2. Masuda sets up rolling through with the kick. Masuda heading up to the top turnbuckle. Masuda waiting for a chance to strike. Wow, 540 splash. That could be it. That could be it. 1, 2, 3, no, Masuda, so close. Ash Venom now face first into the turnbuckle. And Spider just nailed Ash Venom. Masuda going to work on the outside. Spider looking for the win. Can he get the cover? 2, 3. Spider walking away. Your new #1 contender for the CAW Intercontinental Championship. Spider walking away with a big victory, and this is gonna be a lot of momentum going into a potential Intercontinental Championship match at an upcoming pay-per-view. Get ready for the main event of today's show. The fatal four-way matchup for the #1 contendership for the CAW World Championship. Well, there we go. We got some CAW hype from our friends over on YouTube. Yes, sir. Thank you guys, all of you guys on all the different platforms, twitch.tv, beam.pro, or gaming.youtube.com. Thank you guys all for joining us. Thank you guys so much, and get ready, because up next, the main event is about to take place, and this is going to be one out-of-control matchup. If you are watching from twitch.tv, don't forget, you can use your crowns. You can gain crowns by watching from twitch.tv, and you can place bets on matches. This is exclusive to Twitch. But beam.pro/CAWrestling, they have their own universal currency throughout the site, which is kind of cool that you gain by watching any stream. So definitely feel free to check us out on beam.pro/CAWrestling as well. Thank you guys for showing that CAW hype in the chat. Much love to the entire CAW universe. And if you're watching right now and you're a follower and you're chatting it up and you guys are just here enjoying the show, you guys are all part of the CAW universe. Get ready, up next. Wooly Bully, Crimson Horizon, Dominic Fury, and Middle-Aged Nerd all go head-to-head in a fatal four-way Hell in a Cell to determine the #1 contender for the CAW World Championship. A total of 5 viewers in on the bets here on Twitch. Thank you guys for joining us from YouTube, and thank you for joining us from beam.pro. Get ready. Up next, we will determine the #1 contender to the CAW World Championship. And here we go. You can hear the rumbling as the running of the bulls, and Wooly Bully makes his way to the ring, fighting for Cobra Kai. And he wants that world championship back. Now is his chance to get back into the top spot. And here comes one of the brightest up-and-coming stars in Champions Alliance Wrestling. Crimson Horizon makes his way to the ring. Crimson Horizon ready to go here, and he is tough competition, but do not count any of these four competitors out. And one half of the Blacklist tag team, Dominic Fury, now making his way to the ring. We are just about ready to go for the main event. I am really excited for this main event matchup here today. And Middle-Aged Nerd, this will be the final competitor to enter the cell. Who will be the one man walking out the winner? And here we go. The steel cell is being lowered around these four competitors, and only one will be determined the winner and number one contender for the CAW World Championship. Middle-Aged Nerd immediately going to work on Wooly Bully. Crimson Horizon hammering away on Dominic Fury. Big elbow from the apron. Wooly Bully nails Middle-Aged Nerd. Big flying headbutt now by Wooly Bully. Back body drop now by Crimson Horizon. Crimson Horizon is in there, and he's got the equalizer. And it's knocked loose in the scuffle. Dominic Fury with a huge boot. Middle-aged nerd. Dominic Fury finds that baseball bat and nails Wooly Bully. And now he goes to work on middle-aged nerd. Absolutely brutal. Middle-aged nerd going to work now again on Wooly Bully. Dominic Fury manages to break free. Big knee. Dominic Fury takes the fight to Crimson Horizon now. Nice reverse leg sweep by middle-aged nerd. Wooly Bully almost immediately back to his feet. Big forearm across the neck and chest. And now Crimson Horizon taking the fight outside Dominic Fury. Nice block in reverse. Oh wow, big hammering forearm and a boot up to the apron. Oh wow, Dominic Fury takes that baseball bat across the back of middle-aged nerd. Wow, and now across the skull. Dominic Fury going to work with that equalizer. Oh wow! Middle-aged nerd could be going for the 10-second ride. Can he stay? No, it's broken up. Crimson Horizon nails Dominic Fury and breaks up. 2 and a 2 count. Crimson Horizon headed up to the top turnbuckle. Big back body drop, and Crimson Horizon misses the elbow drop. Wooly Bully sneaks in for the cover, and it's broken up by middle-aged nerd. Middle-aged nerd not gonna let the wind get out of his grasp that easily. Wooly Bully over the top rope to the apron. Crimson Horizon sends it hurling down to the outside of the ring here. And going to the eyes, Crimson looking for any advantage he can get here. Face first drop by middle-aged nerd. Middle-aged nerd locks in the go-go plata. Middle-aged nerd with the cover and again catching that baseball bat across the back. Could be it. Dominic Fury gets nailed. Middle-aged nerd 2, and it's broken up by Crimson Horizon. Whoa! Dominic Fury plants middle-aged nerd with a huge DDT. 2 and a near 3 count, but not quite enough to put middle-aged nerd away. And it's broken up by Dominic Fury this time. Dominic Fury now with a beautiful takedown. Wooly Bully hits with a half Nelson suplex. Uh-oh. Wooly Bully with the cover. 1, 2. No, a 2 count. Middle-aged nerd now trying to get back in control here. He knows that it's now or never. Sets up. Middle-aged nerd is on a roll now. Middle-aged nerd locks into submission, and it's broken up by Dominic Fury almost immediately. And the cover, and again broken up. Middle-aged nerd not able to catch a break here. Middle-aged nerd covers. 2, 3, middle-aged nerd is going on to face off against Getsugemo for the CAW World Championship.